Hello everyone, today's May 21st, 2011. First day of summer, and certainly is hitting off with a bang here in Livermore, California on my way home from work. Wow, 105. Well, I have two articles I wanted to talk to you about today in regards to precious metals. And before I go into that, I wanted to talk about a recent video that I did where I used a fog, like an alarm horn, and I pretended to be captain of the ship that's sinking. And I couldn't help myself but kind of laugh a little bit at the end of my announcement that the ship was taking on water. The reason I laughed is because I was thinking at the time of the people that believe that the people who crashed the ship have an interest in repairing it, or that they're even able to. I had a comment from someone saying that how could the ship sinking be so funny? Well, I did some thinking about that, and he has a point. It is sad, the situation that we're in. But we have been on a collision course for that iceberg ever since 1913, when the Federal Reserve was instituted. The founding fathers of the country, they knew that this would happen. I did a video with a bunch of famous quotes from the founding fathers. They knew that this was going to happen if we let another central bank take over. And since we have a private corporation that's in charge of printing our money, and we have to pay it all back with interest, they knew that we'd end up where we are now. So I just wanted to talk to that real quick. And to me, the whole thing's laughable. The whole situation we're in, the whole thing in Greece. But I saw something in Greece about a vote of confidence. Confident in what? What are they confident in? That just means they're going to get another bailout. Okay, so you get another bailout, kick the can down the road, and then you face this again. I mean, no one's interested in really fixing anything. We're just this will probably come up in other countries as well as our own. Just going to keep kicking the can down the road. Anyway, I'm going to address the situation we're in another video. But we had a report today coming out of China that they're doubling the amount of silver 1 ounce coins that they're minting this year. They planned on minting 3 million. They're going to mint 6 million because the demand's so high. And they planned on minting 300,000 gold 1 ounce gold coins, and they're going to be minting 500,000. So 66% increase there. And I'm surprised it's not higher, because we're on track to sell 40 million silver American Eagles in the United States this year. And if they're only going to sell, they only plan on 3 million, and they're going to actually sell 6 million. To me, it seems like the demand there could be a lot higher for the government minted coins. Anyhow, we have a report out of India saying that the imports have risen 222% on the precious metals. They have 30 banks in India that the government has allowed to import precious metals. And they imported $9 billion, 8.96 I think it was, in the month of May. So it's a 222% increase over last year, and a 500% increase over last month. So the demand for precious metals is, at least in India and China, I would imagine it's more than it's ever been. And here in the U.S. as well, it's just not being reflected on the COMEX. Looking at the data, like Gerald Celente says, current events form future trends. I mean, that's just what trying to use common sense and look where we've been and where we're heading. And I'm sure most of you already know this. I'm just an average guy who's trying to connect the dots with where we're heading. And unfortunately, things don't look very bright. So we have to try and prepare ourselves the best we can so that we don't fall to our knees, as unfortunately as other people do who put all their faith in paper.